Okay, hi.
There we go. Hey. Now, do you want to take your bonnet off or you want to keep it on?
I'm keeping my bonnet on.
Okay. What's your name, honey?
Well, my name is Yeti. Yes, I was brushing my teeth.
Yeti. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeti, where you calling me from?
From New York.
New York. How old are you?
27.
And what you do for a living?
I would like to keep that private, but I do have
I
a
got to
job.
know your profession. You don't got to tell me the job. I mean, like where you work, but I got to know the career. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
I'll say I'm in the military.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
No,
You ever been married?
no.
And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
So we got Yeti.
Yeti. Okay.
Yeti, New York, 27, Virgo, works in the military, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I am looking for a honest man that has a good job. Um, Definitely earns a good living. Um, I don't think I want kids. I don't want kids. Um,
Okay, no kids. Could he have kids?
I don't know about that. I'm kind of mixed about that. I have mixed feelings.
Okay.
It depends. I want a faithful guy, very outgoing, into fitness because I'm also into fitness. Very educated. He has to be intelligent. Um, Very I wouldn't say respectful, honesty. Would I say outgoing? I think I'm very. I'll say I'm outgoing. So yeah, as long as it's respectful, honesty, has a good job, has earned a good paying, intelligent. Intellect is really important to me. Yeah.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers: cheating, unhealthy. Oh yeah, he has to be healthy. I'm not saying he has to have like a six pack, but like yeah. Um, Multiple baby mamas, like no. And like if you have a kid and the kid is like a year, that's a red flag to me.
If the kid is a year, yeah.
Right? Like no.
Okay, so
Even 2 years is like no.
so no,
Um,
so no kid, no young kids.
no young kids, no.
Okay.
Um, what's another red flag? Lying, like anger issues, alcohol, drugs.
Okay, you're breaking it down tonight.
I mean, am
Should
I wrong?
no, I think those are all justifiable good deal breakers.
Yeah.
Should he look a certain way?
Okay. I don't want to say, oh my God, he has to be tall because there's also short kings. Like, you know,
Shout out
um,
to Zach Boog. That's what he always says. Your king is short, ladies. That's what my guest co-host Zach Boog always says.
there's short kings with that earns a good pay. And, um, yeah, definitely. I want him to be healthy. He has to be responsible, make doctor's appointment because there's some men that don't go to the doctor.
This is true.
And dental hygiene is very significant. He has to be clean. Um, Fashion, you can always change that, but like clean, he has to be clean, respectful. Not, I don't want to say, in a good shape. Take care of your body.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Um, okay. I don't want to put a certain, do I have to put like a certain range out there?
Not necessarily.
Um, More than me. At least like 500 a year.
Bring the camera down to your face.
At
He has
least,
to make $500.
No, 500,000.
Oh, 500.
500,000 a year, at least. Or like it could be 300,000. At least a good earner a year.
So you normally date men that make that amount of money, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Why you not with them? Why you with me?
I don't know. You would tell me because
What's going on? I mean, listen, if you dating a man that makes
I'm
500K, y'all
delusional.
need to, and listen, if you're dating a man that makes 500K and this is really what you want, then you got to lock it in because the girls who really, I think what y'all don't understand is this. The girls that get these men, they not losing them. And they going, and listen, they not going nowhere. They don't care what you got to say. I saw a video of Drea today. And, you know, all this stuff people were saying about Drea. She was pregnant by the guy who's her son's age. And he had two other women pregnant at the same time. And I saw a video of Drea shopping at Chanel and shopping at all these other things. And listen, whether we judge or not, whatever you had an opinion or not, Drea says she don't give a damn what you got to say about her multi-millionaire baby daddy, and she ain't going nowhere. She don't care if two other women pregnant at the same time. Drea might be babysitting the other kids. She don't give a damn because she said, you know what? I want a man that make this amount of money, and I'm going to deal with whatever comes with it. And I think, ladies, here's the deal. It's for each your own. I'm not judgmental. It's your life. But here's the deal. If y'all say y'all really want this man and you have this man, the question that everybody gonna ask is, why are you not with him? Why are you with me, Kendra G?
Okay, but there are certain things that come with a man that earns that amount of money in a year.
Right,
And
but put the camera on your face.
okay, and I'm not saying he has to be on that 500K. You know,
That's what you said, and then you said 300K, which is still a lot of money. So okay, so if the things that come along with that man, okay, so I want you to continue. So what's the issue?
what do you mean? What's the issue?
Because you're telling me, I want you to finish talking because I don't want to put words in your mouth. Are you saying that the men you dealt with that made that amount of money came along with things you don't want to deal with?
I already not answer that question.
Girl, this ain't another rather not answer question. Okay, why are you not with the guy? You at least tell me that much. The guy that you say you date that makes that amount of money, why you're not together?
Work out?
Why didn't it work out? What was the reason behind it? Was he married?
No,
Did he have other women?
no,
Was he gay?
no. God no.
Okay,
No.
so
But I already not answer that question.
was he abusive?
No, God no, no.
So he didn't have other women. So he was a faithful guy.
I already not answer that question. But I answered the other questions though.
But wait, why don't you want to answer whether or not he was faithful? We don't know who you're talking about. You didn't say his name.
Because I just don't want to answer that question.
Well, here's the point. Here's the point I'm trying to get you to understand.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out the reason why, because whether you know it or not, if these men are unicorns in that tax bracket, right? So if you have one and you're telling me this is your requirement, I'm trying to figure out what happened that made you walk away from it.
Currently, I'm not telling you that I have one currently, but okay.
Okay, we'll move forward. Now, would you date a man that made less than 500K?
Depending what range it is.
What's
Nothing.
the lowest you would date?
Do we have to put a number to it?
Well, you're the one.
No,
The
you
reason
are
we
right.
do this as well. So if a man's watching, he won't waste his time if he knows he can't afford you.
Yeah, I take that back. Least I would say like 300.
Okay, so 300K is the lowest. Now, just next question. If a man now do you want, what's the dating dynamics? You want marriage, every now and then dating, commitment, loyalty.
Commitment. Of course, commitment also comes with loyalty. Yeah.
All right. If you don't meet a man that makes that amount of money, that's willing to marry you and commitment, are you saying you'll be okay with never having a man again?
Like for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm saying if a man that makes if this is a hypothetical, if a man who makes that kind of money doesn't pursue you and wants to marry you, are you then okay with having no man ever?
I think it depends. It depends. It depends. I'm not like, oh my God, I have to get married.
Would you date a man that made 100K or no? 300K is the lowest.
100K, maybe a little bit more.
Okay, okay, we'll keep it moving. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Shirt on. I have a big t-shirt on, but I can show you what I look like.
Well, no, you gotta stand up so we can end here if you desire. But the Kendra Cam is mandatory. I just let the last lady do it because she was in the car and it was raining outside. You go put some pants on if you want to, but we gotta do the Kendra Cam, honey.
No, I'm sorry. I don't want to do that. But we can end here. We can end here. I have I have videos on my page.
Okay. Well, no, they can't go to your page. They can go to the dating app. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
I will be sure to download that because I screenshot that from the previous video.
Okay. Your name is Yeti.
Yep, Yeti.
How do you spell it?
You could Yetty.
Yetty. And what's your favorite number? Well, Yeti's not taken. Yetty. Make that your username.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Hi, it was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too, honey. Bye, baby. I want to say this because I already know y'all gonna go off with the salary. But let me say this. I think that at this moment in time, I do believe if you cute enough, you in the right rooms, all those things, these women can touch these men. I think the challenge becomes is what type of relationship dynamic do you want? Because you can have a great weekend with a 500K man. Doesn't necessarily mean he's going to marry you. And I think all ladies, you got to decide what you want. And she said that she wasn't pressed to get married. So maybe she could deal with a non-committal relationship with a person that she sees often, though she says she wanted commitment. Well, here's the deal. This is what I was going to say. Ladies, you have a situationship pool of men. These are the men who will have sex with you but would never make you their girlfriend. You have a relationship pool of men. They'll make you your girlfriend but never marry you. And then you have the men who will marry you. Now, you got to decide what you want. Can't nobody live your life for you but you. So if you know your goal is really to be a wife, then you only date men who are willing to marry you. A plain natural requirement is this. If he can't commit to being your boyfriend, 9 times out of 10, he ain't going to commit to being your husband. So I always tell y'all this, and y'all get so mad when I say it. If you are a girl who truly wants to get married and you truly want an exclusive relationship, have the requirement of no sex until you're in a relationship. So then you can understand what men can actually commit to you. Because also get this, if you don't have a commitment, you can't check the guy because he's not your man. Some of y'all be saying your guy cheated. No, y'all was never exclusive. So that's not called cheating. That just is called he was with the girl he wanted to be with that weekend and you was okay with it because you already knew what it was. So what you complaining for? I'm not your man. And you gave me the vagina knowing I wasn't your man. So that's not called cheating. That's called you in your feelings and let it go. But listen, let me tell you something. It's okay. Take that one to the chest and learn the lesson. And now you know better. And now what you know better is, okay, I catch feelings. So therefore, I don't need to sleep with nobody who's not going to be my man. Because situationships have really ruined relationships because you have this amazing weekend with this guy. Whether he got good penis, a lot of money, he got something exciting because you broke all your rules for him. But now he is your measure for your husband. So now when a man that wants to come along and marry you, he too damn boring. Because he got a regular life. He going to go to work. He going to come home. He going to watch some Netflix. Y'all might go to the movies on the weekend. He ain't taking your ass to Puerto Rico because that's not what he does. He can't take you to Puerto Rico. Now, the guy that had the money was able to take you to Puerto Rico. But he also able to take Keisha to Puerto Rico and Jessica to the Bahamas and Talisha to Dubai. And let me tell you something. I ain't here to judge. If you okay with that, live your best life. Get your Drea on. See, Drea, let me tell you something, one thing about Drea. I ain't mad at it. Because Drea knows she don't give a damn about us on the internet. She said, I'm going to get my rich ass baby daddy and y'all could just watch my rich ass life. Now, it's not for me. It's not for me. I actually was a person to judge Drea because I said, that boy is too young for you. Drea don't give a damn about Kendra G got to say. She don't give a damn what I got to say. She with a millionaire basketball player. She said all of us could kiss her ass. Now, if that's you, go live your best life. But if it's not you, get prepared to have some hurt feelings. I hope that one weekend and that Chanel bag and that trip is going to be enough to make sure you don't get pissed off when it ain't your weekend. And next weekend, Keisha weekend. But that's your decision to make. You got to live your life. Can none of us live our life? Can nobody live your life for you but you? Okay? Okay. And there you go. All right, let me get somebody else. Kendra G Singles, the dating app. It's available now on iPhones and Android phones.